Okay. We usually talk about, some of the Pyrus and stuff that were around death row. Can you talk about some of the people that were on the other side, like the ones that hung around with the Snoops and the Dog Pounds and, that whole crowd of people?
Yeah, I'll name them. The ones that I think were certified or just studio gangsters or whatever. To give stories on them, I didn't have many. Let me go. Y'all know the Trey D. Y'all know the Big C style, certified. My boy, I love his voice. I still love him as a rapper to this day. That guy dog Little C style. Swoop G crazy ass. Um, y'all know Dads and Corrupt Fakers. Uh, Sean Dog. I see Sean Dog one time. Dads and Sean Dog got into it on the rear lot. Oh my God. I don't know how that dude, number one, stayed with us that day, but was able to walk. I saw Dad, but Dad's put it down that day. They got into an argument or a fight in a limousine, and his leg was halfway out the door, and Dad kept slamming that door, kept just throwing it back and forth. I don't know how that man's leg didn't come off. But Dad was on that dude head that day. There was a dude named Little that was tight. Magic. Oh, Magic. I done heard y'all done heard me talk about Magic. Keita Rock, of course. How can I not name him first? Um, uh, Nate Dogg, I told y'all about earlier. Uh, all of these dudes, Snoop. Uh, and I'm talking 95 on up. The ones 92, 93, I don't know much about. There's a guy y'all need to learn about that was with Suge to help them a lot at the beginning named Big West. Y'all need to do, he's still with Al Heyman to this day. Uh, he's real instrumental in helping Suge get off the ground. Him and a dude named RB, Ron Brown, that played for the Rams, Olympic track star. Daryl Henley. Suge Cousins, Ronald O'Donnell was there, but they, if they, I gotta watch how I say this. People get mad when I say they not Pyrus or mobs, and I don't be knowing that they be claiming that. But one dude called me from Texas that said that, and I was like, what? What? Really? Are you serious? But anyway, um, so, but Ronald and Donald, they grew up where we grew up at. But man, there's a lot of people that was affiliated that was around that was solid. I mean, these dudes were solid. Dudes were solid. Suge had a crew. Yeah, Suge had a crew. And that's why he looked so weak or so bad later on. I mean, not downplaying the Denver Lane dudes or anything like that, because they were cool, but they wasn't loyal. They were just really trying to get in the music business. Um, and there's a difference, dudes that hang around with you, they have motives versus niggas that just grew up in the sandbox with you. They look at you different and they do stuff for you more. CJ Mack did a song on my album with the Relatives where CJ Mack was like, nigga, we grew up together, nigga. I knew where your moms live. I knew everything. How can you do this to me? I can't believe that. I forget how the verse goes, but that song touched me every time I think about it. With CJ Mack and the Relatives, y'all pull that up and listen to that. That song was hard. Y'all listen to those lyrics. But yeah. Let me tell y'all a story about CJ Mack. On through a trivia. Why do y'all think he did that song on Two Gangster for Radio? Or Chronic 2000, I forget. Dissing Dre. Tell me why. I guess I have to answer it later. Or I'll answer it to y'all in the comment section. What was he mad about? All right. Go ahead, John.